Hello, it's Melissa, Mother Lover for Life, 100%, coming to you doing the Native American Oracle cards again today. I hope all of you are having a beautiful, blessed day. Thank you for tuning into my channel. Please like, subscribe, and share if you find this message helpful. This is the Native American Oracle card deck by Laura Tawan, and this is the second time I've done a video like this, so I'm going to go ahead and shuffle these cards. And again, thank you for tuning into my channel. I hope that you can find this daily teaching helpful and apply it to your day somehow to help you during your ascension process and your rebirth if you're going through that. This is something that's helping me, that I'm also doing the Sacred Path cards by Jamie Sams. There are two decks that have been helpful in my transition. So, give it a couple shuffles here. And so this is a 5-card spread, and it's the Sacred... the spread of the sacred space. So I'm going to think about a question and then shuffle the cards and lay out the deck as shown, or lay out the cards as shown. So I'm just asking Spirit, my angels, ascended masters, and ancestors for just guidance on the spiritual ascension path, and it's for the collective as well as myself, and what messages that need to come through in order to make the transition and rebirth a little bit more pleasant, and gaining knowledge on how to ascend, and just to find a little bit more peace in this journey, because sometimes it can be really difficult, hard, and painful, especially if you're going through those healing, purging, and releasing periods that I've experienced, which can feel pretty lonely and scary and painful. So I'm grateful that you have tuned into my channel. I just ask my angels, ascended masters, ancestors, Mother Mary Magdalene, and Jesus Christ, and my ancestors, if I didn't say that already, to come into this reading and bless this reading with pure love, light, and help me be a clear, direct channel from the divine and help people with their ascension path. Thank you. And so the first card is the beginning point of the situation. So I'm just going to ask Spirit for card number 1. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you. So there's our first card. And card number 2, which is, I believe, resources available. Oops, that's too many. So Spirit, angels, ascended masters, and ancestors, please bless me with a card for resources available. For, just one, please. Thank you. And items that need to be released, Spirit. Things that need to be released to help with this rebirth. Can I get a card, Spirit, for what needs to be released to help with ascension? Items that need to be released, or ideas that need to be released, Spirit. Oop. Items that need to be released, Spirit. Thank you. And let's see. External resources, opportunities, and ideas that can help. External resources, ideas that can help. Need a card on resources available to help in this rebirth process. Just one card, Spirit, on resources available. Resources available to the collective. to help with ascension. Ancestors, can I please get one card on resources available to the collective, please? Just one card, Spirit. Just one card, Spirit, on items that, resources that can help in this situation. Resources, ideas available to help. I get one card, Spirit, on resources available to help. Just one card on items that can help. Resources available to the collective that can help in this situation. Thank you. And evolution or outcome of the situation. One card on the evolution of the situation. I get one card, Ancestors, Angels, Ascended Masters, Spirit, for the outcome or evolution of the situation. Evolution or outcome. Thank you. Okay. So the first card I drew is, I think this is Tomahawk. So this says the beginning of the situation. $29. 29 is separation. So separation. The tomahawk is a useful tool employed for a number of different purposes. Excuse me. Simply, it is a common everyday tool used for chopping or cutting. It has also been used for hunting and in warfare. Further, it is used in competitions. Hence, it is associated with strength, war, competition, and aggressiveness. It is also connected with the instantaneous and definitive power of lightning. Because it is an intelligently designed tool that can be used for various purposes, there is also a connection with ingenuity and choice. So separation, tomahawk, that is the beginning point of the situation. So some of us may be in separation. Sometimes the best course of action is swiftly and cleanly separate from a situation. Choose carefully and don't destroy something worth keeping. So I'll read that one more time. Separation, the best course of action. Sometimes the best course of action is swiftly and cleanly separate from a situation. Choose carefully and don't destroy something worth keeping. So, basically that tells me to separate from anything that no longer serves me and use discernment as far as what I need to separate myself from, not discarding the things that are worth keeping. So I have to use discernment and carefully choose to not destroy something that's worth keeping. So to hang on to those healthy relationships in my life, the healthy ideas about what my future may bring for the collective and how I can help and be of service. Separation, argument, divorce, loss, discord, wounds, surgery, or daily labor. And it just says the time is 1 to 6 months. So this can have to do with some sort of separation that may last 1 to 6 months. And sometimes the best course of action is to just cleanly and swiftly separate from a situation. You know, that way you can keep it from getting messier. and people can kind of go their separate ways until you can come back together with a clear head and an open heart and discuss the things that you were not maybe able to discuss due to arguing and not being able to come to some sort of common ground. So that's the beginning part of the situation, which I can relate to in my family. You know, some personal things that are going on, like I've spoken about with my child. So I definitely can relate to that. And that's definitely something that I don't want to destroy because it's a bond that is worth keeping for me. So I can definitely relate to that. And I'm grateful for that message that sometimes separation is necessary in order for healing and order for people to come back together. So that's a good reminder for me today. So thank you, Spirit, for that reminder that not to destroy something worth keeping. Because sometimes it's easy to get caught up in the emotions and feelings of a situation, um, and go about it all wrong because you're in an emotional spot and you're not thinking clearly with your mind or your head or your heart. Because sometimes people need time to heal some wounds before they're able to come back together again. Especially when you deal with mental illness, addiction, and things like that. It can be difficult to come back together. So the second card is resources available that should not be wasted, and totem 31. So these are core values. So to come to the heart of the matter, to realize what the core values are of what I want in my family, my home, the way that I want to create my life, because I am going through a new beginning. I don't know if all of you can relate to that. But I am changing, just as all of you probably are. If you're growing similar to what I'm going through, I have to look at what my core beliefs are. Belonging. A totem is similar to a heraldic emblem of our family or clan. It may be a simple pole carved with a mythical story of people. A totem can also include plants and animals and may be used to tell a story, marking a specific event that is meaningful to a group or in some other way describe a collective identity. Sometimes they are revealed during rites of passage or initiation via a vision. Totems represent the powers and protections provided by being part of a group, as well as the responsibilities and obligations of all members of that group. When you are uncertain of which action to take, look at your own totem, whether personal or shared. Acknowledge your core beliefs and act accordingly. So have been in separation. I am looking at my core beliefs, and I'm acting accordingly. And the key words are belonging, guidance, support, roots, family, the past, origins, safety, long-lasting commitment, 1 to 3 years. So it may take 1 to 3 years in order to rebuild some of the relationships in my personal life. I put that in Great Mystery's hands today, and know that everything will work out in divine right timing, and that this separation is divinely guided. And even though it may be uncomfortable at this time, it's what's necessary right now. So you can't force a relationship. It just has to come together on its own in divine right timing. And know that if I continue growing within my core beliefs and acting accordingly to the way that Great Mystery is guiding me, then things will work out for the higher, greater good of everyone involved. So I'm grateful for that knowing today, because it makes the separation a little bit easier and not quite as painful. And it's allowing me that time to heal. Which is really necessary so that I don't drag old wounds into or a relationship that I'm trying to grow new. So, which can be really difficult with family. So I need to be mindful of that. So 25. This is belt and necklace, which is alliance, I believe. And that's what needs to be released. So separation and totem. Know what my core beliefs are. Know that separation is necessary at times so that people can heal and come back into themselves from a deeper heart space. So to enter the circle means to be born. To leave it means to die, deprived of vital energy that ensures the continuation of life. So life is a cycle. It's a circle, and all are connected. View your enemy as a potential ally and learn to see his flaws as skills. Alliance, protection, support, and advice from influential people. So, in addition, different colored beads were woven in a pattern to create symbols and add further meaning to these ritual items. So the belt and the necklace are a circle. It's a circle of life. And I have to release the wanting or needing of these relationships to come back together because I cannot force them. And I have to know that I have an alliance with Great Mystery, and Great Mystery knows the way and how things are supposed to evolve within these family dynamics or friendship dynamics. And more will be revealed. Separation is necessary at this time. I'm coming back into the core beliefs that empower me as a daughter, as a mother, as a granddaughter, as a friend. Separation's been necessary for me to remember who I am and what my path is. So I'm grateful for that because it has made me really look at my core beliefs and what's really truly important and meaningful to me. Because in the past, I think maybe you just get caught up in trying to survive daily life and forget what's truly important. So, and sometimes it's scary to rebuild those relationships when you feel that you've failed or fallen short. So I'm grateful to be able to have this separation and have time to reflect on my core beliefs, release the need to know, knowing that I have an alliance with Great Mystery, and when I need to, I can seek advice from influential people. But that's not necessarily necessary if I have a direct connection to the divine, to Great Mystery and Great Spirit, because if I'm able to listen, I will intuitively know what I'm being guided to do. So I'm grateful for that. Oops. So items that external resources such as opportunities or advice that can help. I drew wolf, which is number 4. So items that can help with this separation and core beliefs, releasing alliance. And so external resources such as opportunities or advice that can help, which is wolf means struggle. Wolf is a complex spirit and his meaning varies from tribe to tribe. He can be seen as a strong warrior, an excellent communicator, or he can be viewed as a negative force, a thief with strong connections with death, and along with hair, is a psychopomp. In fact, in one myth, Wolf was the first creature to experience death. Because of his communication skills, his initiation in death, and his connection with the heavens, baying at the moon, he is often seen as a civilizing spirit. Wolf knows that life isn't always easy, and the knife represents the concept of need, as well as the more extreme ideas such as cruelty. So I don't know if you could see that. There's the knife up at the top above the wolf. And then down here, it kind of looks like a snowy winter underneath his foot, and it's dark. So the ideas or opportunities that can help is knowing that we all struggle. Everyone has challenges and struggles in life, and that I'm not alone. So challenges and struggles often remove things from our lives. They also bestow a gift. So during this struggle of separation, being separated from loved ones due to COVID or, family disagreements or whatnot, um, I know that there's a gift that's being bestowed upon me. And I'm grateful for that because I am finding peace within the struggle. And during the difficulty and the obstacle. And I keep communicating and maintaining leadership, and I'm learning difficult lessons, and it's part of the initiation, and it's part of my spiritual connection, knowing that this is part of my cycle of movement, and that the cycles of struggle ebb and flow, and it will not last forever. And the time of this is March, the month of violent winds. So there will be struggle. That's just part of cycles and movement, because I needed this separation and this struggle to remove the things from my life that no longer are serving me for my greater good. You know, I've had to cut some people out of my life and reevaluate what my core beliefs were. Release the need to have an alliance, know that I am struggling for a reason because it's part of my rebirth, and separation is necessary during this time, because I'm changing and growing every day, and it's a process, and that's okay. And I can be grateful for that because I'm not alone. I'm not alone in my struggle. And if I can keep that in mind, then I will be bestowed a gift, because I can see clearly through the struggle. Eventually, there will be peace. It's just in the middle of the struggle that it's hard to see the clearing after the storm. So the fourth card is the possible evolution of the situation. So separation, knowing your core beliefs or totem, releasing alliances with people or situations or ideas that no longer serve you, knowing that we all go through struggles and times of strife during our life, releasing the feelings of being alone and not being able to go it alone by yourself, knowing that Great Mystery and Great Spirit are with you, and that this is the outcome. And I believe this is otter. This is the possible evolution of the situation. So after separation, after the struggle, otter. This is transformation. So the evolution of the situation is transformation. All parties will be transformed if they choose to grow, me included. So during the separation, I can reflect on core beliefs, release the need to have an alliance, knowing that I have an alliance with Great Mystery and Great Spirit, knowing that we all struggle and go through difficult transitions in our life, and that I'm not alone, and I can reach out to others who may be going through similar things that, maybe of help during transformation, people that have already gone through these things like I have, and reach out to them. So transformation, the otter represents play and fun. So that's something that I haven't been doing enough of. I think I've been kind of stagnant in my having of fun. So that's a good reminder from me to play and have fun. and the unique sense of wonder and openness that come with true play, a space where we make believe is real and all possibilities exist. As both a terrestrial and aquatic creature, otter is very shamanic and also connected to the mysterious moon, changeable and exciting. Just as laughter is the best medicine, water, as well as play, is connected with healing. And so is the spirit of the otter. Otter moves apparently effortlessly from one state to another, a master of transformation. Hence, oftentimes healing mojo bags have been made from otter skins. The pumpkin is a symbol of rapid growth. So, the message: dive into the healing waters of play and exploration to find new ways of being. Changeability, adaptability, transformation, creativity, playfulness, curiosity, and dynamic energy. So, February, the month of purification. So, that's what we're going through. That's the evolution of the situation that separation happens. It's a normal part of life cycles. Remember what core beliefs are. Release any alliances or bonds that no longer serve you. Know that we are all struggling at this time, some of us more than others, and reach out to one another and know that transformation is happening, and to play like otter. During your healing period and transformation, don't forget to play. So that's a good reminder for me today, because sometimes I forget to play and I get too serious in this transformation and rebirth. And that's a good reminder from the otter spirit to continue diving into the healing waters of play and explore and find new ways of living and being and find joy in life. So thank you for tuning into my channel. I hope that you found this message helpful, and I hope you have a beautiful, blessed day. And please comment, like, subscribe, share, and thank you for tuning in. Peace. Mother Lover out. Have a good day.